Now, a really useful aspect of playing these caged voicings is that we can incorporate voice leading. Voice leading is where there's a smooth or a continuous movement of notes through the chords. Sometimes an ascending line, sometimes a descending line, sometimes in the bass, sometimes voiced higher in the chords. But that line is something that the audience that's listening to the music really connects with. Sometimes a vocalist will sing that line, and sometimes, a keyboard player or a guitar player will play the line. So it's a really useful thing to put in your songs because it draws the audience in. So let's take a look at an example chord progression, and then we'll transfer it to our caged chords, and I can show you how to actually apply this with a rhythm section. So if we had an A minor chord going to an E7 chord, but I'm going to put a G sharp in the bass, going to a C major 7 chord, but I'm going to put a G in the bass, right? So we have A minor, E7 with G sharp in the bass, to C major 7 with G in the bass, to F sharp minor 7 flat 5, which if you watched the last segment, you know what those chords are now, to an F major 7, to an E7, to an A minor 9, let's say. That'll be pretty. To E7. So what's happening there is the bass is going A, G sharp, G, F sharp, F, E, G sharp, A. Right? So you can hear the voice leading. So let's apply that to our caged and caged inversion kind of technique we've been using. And the great thing about this is it uses all of the types of chords that we've talked about in the course so far. So let's play A minor up here at the 7th fret, and I'm going to use a D minor chord voicing. We could turn it into A minor 7 if we wanted to, or just a regular A minor, using a D minor shape, okay? Now, because I've started on the D string, because that's the voicing I just randomly picked, I've got to keep my voice leading on the same string and keep the notes connected. So for my E7, the next E7 I can see close to that is this one, which is a C7 shape. But again, I'm going to move my notes down and keep the bass note on the D string. So then I have voice leading. My A goes to a G sharp, which is the 3rd of the E7 chord, right? So we have A minor, now we have E7. Okay, next chord we need is C major 7. Well, luckily, it's right next door, and G is in the bass. So what that's done is now our line has moved from A to G sharp to G, okay? Now we need F sharp minor 7 flat 5. The G on the D string moves down 1 fret. There's F sharp minor 7 flat 5, okay? Now we need F major 7. What cage shape can we use for that? We can use the D major 7 voicing, because all of this stuff's on the D string anyway, right? So now our bass has moved from A, G sharp, G, F sharp, F. It's a continuous line down. And now we need an E. So we'll just go down 1 more fret, use the D7 shape, and there's our E7. Or if you like, we could go back up, because the G sharp will act as a leading tone to lead us back to A minor. And, just as a special treat for making it all the way through the course, let's give you an A minor add 9. Because it's pretty, okay? That's basically just taking an A minor triad, putting a 9th in the bass. Again, being able to do this is based on the fact we're using these smaller inversions and these cage voicings. You can't do this with big 6-string bar chords. Okay, so now let's go through those chords one more time. A minor, E7, C major 7, F sharp minor 7 flat 5, F major 7, E7, or A minor add 9, and then E7 is our turnaround. Let's play those voicings along with the rhythm track, and the great thing about this is we don't even have to play 4 strings. I'll start off playing 4 strings and I'll switch to just 3, and you can see how concise and useful these tiny voicings are.